You are getting 100% Jodi on Women Taking the Lead. You have created the story of yourself, so if you don't like the story you have about yourself, you can change it. You don't have to be the current version of you anymore if you don't want to be. Hello, my name is Jodi Flynn and welcome to Women Taking the Lead, where we are all about creating blasts of inspiration to help you overcome self-doubt so you can lead with confidence, integrity, and a sense of humor. Head over to womentakingthelead.com to join the community and get the resources to support you on your leadership journey. Now, your future awaits, so let's get started. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. What can I share with you that has been going on in my world? Well, for one, there are going to be some changes to my website. WomenTakingTheLead.com is going to get a whole new look and feel soon. And I'm really excited about this because the changes are more reflective of my brand and what I'm trying to accomplish with Women Taking the Lead. And they're going to create a whole different experience. For those of you who've been to Women Taking the Lead before, you're definitely going to notice a difference. It will feel different interacting with my website. So that's exciting. If I haven't shared already, I've also begun reading A Course in Miracles, or should I say I'm doing A Course in Miracles. It is a very interactive read, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. As of the release of this episode on October 26, 2017, I am 36 days into the course, and it has been both challenging and freeing. While overall I can acknowledge I'm a pretty positive person, I have become aware of how critical I am of myself and others. I'm way more critical than I would have originally guessed. And while this awareness is a bit startling, it's a good thing because it enables me to let go of being so critical. Given some of the things I've been dealing with recently and what's been going on in our society in the past few months, I don't think it was a coincidence that I took the opportunity, finally, to begin A Course in Miracles. If you have done any part of the course or you're thinking about it, I would love to hear from you. I don't think this course is meant to be done on your own, and I'm seeking a variety of perspectives. I've gained so much from others sharing with me what their experiences have been, either the insights they've gained or the questions they still have. Lastly, what's going on for me is in the next few weeks, I'm offering 30-minute calls to the members of the Women Taking the Lead private Facebook group to chat about anything. It could be for coaching, for advice, to ask me for anything and everything. You name it. This call is for you. My only question will be, how can I be of service to you? If you want in, head over to womentakingthelead.com/group to join the Facebook group and schedule your call. I've got a new series of 100% Jodis for you, and it's based on one of the most impactful books I've ever read, The 4 Agreements. Last May, I published a 100% Jodi episode titled 9 Places I Found What I Didn't Realize I Needed. In that episode, I shared 9 books that came into my life and changed it for the better. Chronologically, The 4 Agreements came into my life second, but it is the book I recommend most when people ask what book I would recommend to others. The reason for this is I believe the biggest thing holding us back in our lives and our businesses is our stress reactions. Our stress reactions are created by our perception of self, others, and the world at large. And quite simply, the teachings in the 4 Agreements enable you to change your perception so you don't get stressed out by what's happening. Because you don't get stressed out and thus shut down, overreact, or pretend things are okay when they're not, you can bring forth your highest self in any situation. The 4 Agreements are powerful because they are simple. On Saturday, October 14, 2017, I had the pleasure of attending an event in Portland, Maine titled The 4 Agreements for a Better Life. The speakers were Don Miguel Ruiz, the author of The 4 Agreements, and his sons, Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. and Don Jose Ruiz. In this and the next few 100% Jodi episodes, I'm going to share with you the notes I took that evening and some of my thoughts around the material. Don Miguel Ruiz Sr. started the evening declaring that the most important agreement is be impeccable with your word. It is the most important agreement because your word creates your reality. You have created the story of yourself, so if you don't like the story you have about yourself, you can change it. You don't have to be the current version of you anymore if you don't want to be. You are an artist with your words. The art you create is the story of your life. It is not real. You made it up, so you can change it at any time. Don Miguel Ruiz Sr. issued a request to help him change the world. The way you change the world is by changing your own world. You change your world by changing the way you speak, specifically by no longer using words against yourself. For one, stop punishing yourself for the mistakes you believe you made. 2, stop attacking and thus trying to control other people. And 3, respect yourself, respect other people. When you respect yourself and others, you find peace. Life is easy. We make it difficult. We make life difficult by adding drama to it. You will change your world by changing the way you treat yourself and your physical body. It doesn't matter what others do. What is important is for you to enjoy your life. So that completes the notes I took for that section of the event. And what really struck me in what Don Miguel Ruiz Sr. shared is that it was a fantastic compliment to the conversation Libby Button and I had in last week's on-air coaching call episode. Libby and I recorded our call the day before this event occurred, so I went into this event with our conversation fresh in my mind. In that episode, Libby shared how her old story of who she is, specifically who she is for other people, was holding her back in her business and keeping her from being her highest self in her life. Not only was it keeping her from being her highest self, but she could see how it was keeping those around her from being their highest selves as well. Before our coaching call, Libby had already started crafting a new story for herself. However, she was having difficulty living into it. We were able to identify some things that were holding her back from truly embracing her new empowering story and some practices that would help her to more quickly integrate it into her life. My clients come to me for various reasons, but what is always holding them back is a story they have about who they are, who other people are, how things should be done, etc. The stories can go on and on. These stories are the words that they repeat to themselves and keep them imprisoned in their current reality. Here are some examples. And I put these in categories. So one category is stories and words that keep you from trusting others. If you want something done right, you've got to do it yourself. I'm the only one who can do this. I can't trust others to do this the way it needs to be done. You cannot grow in your business or your career or your life without beginning to trust others. It may sound like an insurmountable hurdle, but there are ways to build trust slowly so you can get to a place where you can allow other people opportunities to grow as well. It can be done. It has been done. It could be yours. Another category is stories and words that devalue your abilities. I'm not the expert. I've only been in business for X amount of years. My degree is in another field. I don't have the letters after my name. Other people have so much more experience than I do. Let's be clear, more experience, degrees, and letters do not necessarily mean better results. In fact, when I challenged one of my clients on this belief, she owned up that some of her other clients had hired her after hiring a so-called experienced expert so she could come in and fix what the experienced person had done. What society considers valuable is not necessarily what produces results. Please don't devalue what you can do for your clients and customers. They need your help. Be more confident so they can put their trust in you. Another category is stories and words that give your power away to others. If I speak up for myself, I'll hurt this person. There's no point in speaking up. They're not going to listen to what I have to say. There's nothing I can do. Why bother? It's not going to make a difference. When we give our power away, when we stop speaking up for ourselves, for what we believe, and we stop trying to make a difference, we mentally become a victim to our circumstances. I'm not going to water this down. This mentality has catastrophic consequences to our health, work, relationships, finances, many things, and thus destroys our experience of joy and peace. And to sum it all up, there's no freedom in any of the stories I just mentioned, and these stories attack who you really are, your highest self. They disrespect you, and they disrespect other people. The moral of this episode is your words create your experience. Watch the words that flow through your mind and the words that come out of your mouth. If you find the words that you think or speak upset you or limit what's possible for you, you have a choice. You can keep going on the way you're going and hope things get better and face the pros and cons of that choice, or you can challenge your words and choose new words that empower you. Be impeccable with your word is the most important agreement because your word creates your reality. As a reminder, in the next few weeks, I am offering 30-minute calls to the members of the Women Taking the Lead private Facebook group to chat about anything. It's not limited to talking about this episode. It could be for coaching, advice, asking questions, anything and everything. This call is for you. My only question will be, how can I be of service to you? If you want an opportunity for this call, head on over to womentakingthelead.com/group to join the Facebook group and schedule your call. And as always, I hope this was of value to you, and here's to your success. Thank you all for joining me on Women Taking the Lead. And to strengthen you on your own leadership journey, I'd like to send you off with a quote from Marianne Williamson, so here goes. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Again, thank you for joining me, and here's to your success.